Have you ever wondered how important exercise order is in your training program? It's not just about personal preference. It's a fundamental strategy to maximize results. The sequence in which you perform your exercises can make the difference between an effective workout and one that brings little benefit. As you progress through your sets, fatigue increases and your strength decreases. This applies at a muscular, joint, and systemic level. If you're less experienced, your technique might also suffer. For this reason, it is essential to structure your training program strategically to maintain the quality of your workouts. Why training with higher frequency is a smart choice. If your goal is muscle growth and you need to complete 16 sets per week for a muscle group, splitting them into 2 sessions is the best choice. This allows you to maintain high-quality sets, reduce fatigue accumulation, and preserve proper technique from start to finish. If, on the other hand, you were to do all 16 sets in a single session, you would see a gradual decline in execution quality. The last sets would become almost useless because, although you're still lifting weights, you wouldn't be able to exert the same level of strength. How to structure your exercises for maximum effectiveness. To get the most out of your workouts, you should start with the most demanding exercises and finish with the simplest ones. At the beginning of your session, it is crucial to include multi-joint exercises, those that engage multiple muscle groups and require maximum technical and physical effort. Their main goal is to improve strength over time. You shouldn't focus too much on muscle isolation sensations, but rather on expressing as much force as possible. Strength training is essential for hypertrophy. Muscle growth is an adaptive response of the body to a demand for strength. If you are a natural athlete, the stronger you become, the more muscle mass you can develop. However, this doesn't mean you need to train like a powerlifter and focus on 1-rep max lifts. Instead, you should aim to get stronger within the hypertrophy range, which typically falls between 6 and 10 repetitions. For example, if last year you were performing overhead presses for 3 sets of 8 reps with 24 kilograms, and this year you're using 30 kilograms, it's highly likely that in addition to increasing your strength, you've also gained muscle mass. It's time to include those aimed at muscle isolation. Here, the priority is not lifting heavy, but improving contraction and muscle lengthening quality. The goal is to feel the muscle working correctly, without compensations, and to develop a strong mind-muscle connection. Practical example of a leg day training plan. Start with squats, performing 4 sets of 4 reps at 80% of your 1-rep max. Since this is a multi-joint and highly demanding exercise, it should be done at the beginning of the session when you are still fresh. The main objective is to express maximum strength. Next, move on to the leg press or hack squat, performing 3 sets of 8 reps. This is also a multi-joint exercise, but slightly less challenging than squats. You'll be working in a moderate rep range, aiming for gradual load progression over time. In the second part of your session, include isolation exercises like leg extensions, performing 3 sets of 12 reps. Here, progressive overload is not necessary as the main focus is on effectively stimulating the muscle. Finally, to complete the workout, add a similar exercise for the hamstrings, such as leg curls, also performing 3 sets of 12 reps. Again, the goal is to concentrate on the muscle rather than the weight lifted. Build a winning workout plan. Get real results. At the beginning of the session, you should include the most complex and demanding exercises, where being fresh is essential to expressing maximum strength. In the middle of the session, you can include exercises where strength is still important, but with a more manageable difficulty level. At the end of the session, focus on isolation exercises where the load is not a priority, and the focus shifts to muscle contraction and quality movement execution. Apply these principles and transform your body. An effective training plan balances strength and isolation, progression and control, load and mind-muscle connection. The real secret lies in consistency, improving week after week, pushing with purpose, and listening to your body. If you truly want to take your training to the next level, apply these strategies to your program and watch your results grow. Build a plan that suits your needs, train with a structured approach, and let your progress speak for itself.